Look at that, we're like the Tescan being you, aren't we?
Not with my hair the way it is.
No.
Ultra long.
Anyway, welcome to Steampunk Tuesday. I'm Ian and
This is Mike.
got a cracking project for you today called The Spirit of Summer.
That's what you've named it.
That's what I've named it. This one is especially for Amanda.
Well, you're making this one for Amanda.
I am.
But actually,
There are
there's two.
So Amanda, yours is already safe. Don't worry. And there'll be one more on the website when we finish. But this project is a cracker.
Absolutely. And
It's bonkers.
And it's got my favourite in it too. Sunflowers. But before we jump into actual creation, we do have to do the draw for, or the random pick of the winner of last week's Little Sherlock Holmes journal. So we'll be doing that at the end. So stick around and don't go anywhere.
Don't walk away.
No.
You may regret it.
Yes.
Or you might not, I don't know. Get cracking.
Yeah, let's get on with it.
Before you ask, Mike, no, I haven't just emptied my workshop onto the table.
Actually, I was thinking it looked fairly orderly. Actually,
So it's quite tidy, doesn't it, for me?
It looks like this. These are the ingredients for the recipe.
And this is what we're getting to make.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, so I've got all the bits. I've made some pre-made some bits as well to save a little bit of time. But I'll talk you through the pre-bits that I've made as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So
I'm intrigued.
Okay, so first of all we have the little butterflies. These are copper butterflies. These are really pretty.
They are. They're absolutely beautiful.
But what's special about them is that they light up.
Oh, there's LEDs in them.
LEDs embedded in them.
Fantastic.
I've made these up so it's a copper butterfly with an LED in it.
Yeah.
There's an MDF ring just behind it with a little hole in it. Then I've put a metal ring round there, and you'll find what the metal ring's for in a short while.
Right.
But they're very handy at those.
Okay.
So I've made two of those.
Well, hang on.
Sorry?
What's this on the end?
Oh, sorry, that's a brad.
Like a pearl
A
brad.
pearl brad. If you look up inside, you can just about see the pointy thing that goes down.
The arms of the brad. Right.
If you look down there, you can see the arms in there.
Okay.
A little bit of epoxy holds it on. It just finishes it off.
And the actual copper butterflies themselves?
They are purchased from a retailer in the UK.
Right.
But they're actually garden lights when you buy them.
Fair enough.
So you have to strip them to pieces and then I make these.
And then you've inserted your own light inside.
I have.
Is it, what colour light is it? Is it a white one or?
No,
it's
I'm not going to tell.
Okay.
What I will say, if anybody of you out there are interested, I can make these up for you. So all you have to do is put a battery on and put them on a little box or something. So
Sweet.
just contact me through the website.
Sweet.
Sweet! So as everybody loves butterflies.
Yes.
Don't you, Amanda? Before I go any further, I have to say I'm making two today. One of these projects is for Amanda.
Okay.
Which she knows about already.
Yes.
And the second one is going on the website to be for purchase.
So are you selling the one you make? Or is this the one that Amanda's going to get?
I'm not decided. They're both exactly the same.
Right, okay. It'd be nice if you actually sent Amanda the one that you were making.
Okay, well, Amanda, this is yours. So here we have the one butterfly. So I've made another one. It's two.
Yeah.
I think they're so pretty.
They are. They're lovely.
They're not thin.
No, they're really
They're
good
all
quality.
proper copper.
Quality copper butterflies, and they're really, really sweet.
So those. We have 4 copper reducers. 8mm to 15mm if you're interested.
Okay, and in old money that would be.
They don't do old money. Not in these.
They're all metric.
2 lengths of copper pipe. The reason it's shiny and matte is because when you use the pipe cutter, it polishes it up. But you won't see that anyway. A tin. Good old tin like we used before.
Little tin.
Little tin. 2 more of those washers.
Steel washers.
Yes. Sorry, we're going the wrong way then. 1 copper ring.
That's a washer as well,
Washer
isn't it?
as well, yeah. Piece of MDF with a screw in it, the bolt in it with a nut on the end to stop it from moving. I've been glued that on and I've actually painted the edges so you don't see it.
Okay.
Okay.
You've done a lot of preparation work for this, haven't you?
I've done a lot of prep. Good old slug tape.
Yeah. So this is the tape that you put around the top of plant pots to stop slugs from getting to your plants.
Yes, get into your succulents.
It's a fabulous steampunk
Oh, it
accessory.
is. Top of the tin with 2 MDF circles on it. Little mini switch in the middle.
Yes, the little toggle switch.
With the battery attached already.
So all pre-wired.
Battery terminal pre-wired that,
So
yeah.
you've pre-wired it?
Yeah.
Okay.
circular box,
Okay.
which I've painted black,
Yeah.
and I've put a piece of decorative paper around it. You won't actually see any of this,
Right.
but I like to do it just in case.
Yeah.
I've just put a motor in there, glued it in, and the wires are coming out.
Is it a fast motor?
No, it's not. No, it's not. I think it's about 10-15 RPM, so it's go quite slow.
Right, okay.
So you won't see any of this, you see. Then we have a pair of Tim Holtz,
The Ideology.
the Ideology wing, metal wings.
Right. Okay.
That's been stuck onto an MDF circle again. You won't see the underneath. And there is a washer on there as well to level it up a little bit.
So that's like a levelling spacer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. One of these little peeps.
Timmy's Little Peeps.
Oh, what?
We nicknamed this lady Svetlana, didn't we?
We did. An 8x8 box frame. Black, but you could use any colour you wanted.
And you've had to take the glass out of this.
I've taken there's some little spacer pieces just on the side there that holds the photograph in.
Right.
I've taken those out and taken all the back and the glass out.
Okay. So it's literally just the front. I know the printer's just doing its own thing.
Yeah. And also I have, I put that one there, but it's just two pieces of, it's a piece of mount board with some paper stuck on it.
Again from a Tim Holtz
A
pad?
Tim Holtz pad, I think, yeah.
I like the birdie one. That's my favourite.
You like the birdie one?
I do like the birdie
You
one.
don't see any of it when it's finished.
No,
So-
it's there.
It's there.
For decoration,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Plus, last but not least, well, not last,
The Steampunk Corners.
Steampunk Corners from the website. All I've done is painted them. I've matched them up so they are in, so they all form.
Are these? I don't know whether I've still got these on my website or not.
I have on mine.
You've got them on yours?
Yeah.
I think they might still be on mine as well.
Oh, that's the way it goes there. I've matched them up. Some you have to turn over because they're all exactly the same.
Yeah.
Okay. And last but not least,
This is what you had me doing the other day, wasn't it? A huge sunflower.
which I've mounted onto mount board.
Yes. Now, the good thing about this image is, can I tell them?
Yes.
Now, originally, this had writing all over it.
Got the bits breaking in.
Yeah, so I had to digitally remove the writing and repaint it digitally.
And it's from a seed packet.
It is from a seed packet. It's from a very old American seed packet. So yeah, it took me a while to get rid of all the writing off it and to repaint it all. As in digitally repaint it all, but I managed to do it, and it looks fantastic.
It does look fantastic. Okay, so they're all the bits.
I love sunflowers.
So to start with, we'll do the frame. So wrong way up, obviously. I'm going to use my true go-to glue. The glossy accent.
Is that yours or mine?
It's yours. I've run out. I've ordered some more off the eBay. All I'm going to do is put a small bead.
Yeah.
No, don't tell me it's blocked up. It never blocks up, does it?
Oh dear.
It has.
It has. There might be a pokey tool in one of those blue tubs there.
Oh dear.
There you go.
Oh, lovely. A pokey tool.
Ooh,
Better.
did you hear that cracking noise?
I did.
That was my ankle.
I thought, oh dear.
Poor old bugger.
Just a little bit on there. We don't want too much. There we go. I'm going to make sure I get it the right way around. So, one.
And they glue into the corners.
They go right into the corners. Make sure I get it the right way. So that one goes there. That one goes there. And that one goes there. Okay. I'd like to make sure I get, because they've got.
So this is a similar kind of style to the other box frame that you made then with the corners in there, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's a variation of.
Right.
But we're not spending as much time. I've pre-made a lot of bits because it was a long video.
I can't remember who bought the last one.
A very lovely lady. I can't remember what she was called. I do apologise, my darling. Candy Pat, was it? No, Candy, was it? No, it was. I can't remember what that
No,
is.
not to worry, not to worry.
But yeah, she snapped up the other one. That's why I'm making two this time. Last time I made one.
Well, this was requested.
Yes, this was requested. Yeah. well, Amanda bless her, she missed out last time.
Yes.
So I said, I'll make you one with butterflies
And sunflowers.
and sunflowers. And she said, yes, please. So they're stuck on there. So
that needs to be put to one side, doesn't it now?
it does. I'll just check. Yeah, everything's fine there. And by the magic of television, voila. This is one I made earlier.
We could have actually said, right, we'll be back when it's dry, and nobody would have been any the wiser.
No, but I'm making two, remember, so I just made this as the second part. Okay, so the backing board, which is the one with the birdies on that Mike likes, that goes onto the back. It's exactly the same size as the back of
The frame.
the frame. Okay, so we now have to get our wooden box. Let's take that off there.
Why are you taking that off?
Because what I want to do is I want to put the sunflower on so I can get a right sort of position
Okay.
for the sunflower to fit. And
Right.
as you pointed out to me before, they want to be pointing up.
Yes, this is the top of the sunflower.
Yeah. So if we say that's it about there,
So the sunflower doesn't move?
sunflower stays stationary.
Right, okay.
Yeah. The sunflower stays exactly where it is, but this gives us a position to put the box in.
Yeah, Can I move?
It makes no difference where it's no, that doesn't matter at the moment, love.
Does it not?
No.
Right,
All I'm doing is positioning the box.
okay.
That will then give us somewhere to just make some points in it.
Oh, is this for sticking down?
Yeah.
Right.
And 4.
Okay.
That then gives us 4 holes, and we know it's going to fit within that area.
Right, okay. So they're almost imperceptible on the video, I think, on the screen, but I can just
Hang
see
on.
that there's
You
one.
won't see them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, okay.
See those now?
Yes.
Lovely. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to nip downstairs.
Yes.
I'm going to drill a hole in there so the wire can go through.
Okay, and then I'm going to glue that to
And then we'll glue that onto the base. But we'll glue it on back. Well, I'll drill it, come back, and we'll stick it down together.
Okay.
Back in 2 ticks of a donkey's tail.
Give me a chance to go and fill my coffee cup up.
You got a coffee?
I have, look. It's nearly empty.
Oh, lucky boy. Okay, it's got a hole in it now. Beautiful. Oh, Bentley's come to say hello as
I
well.
know. Let's put his head on my knee.
Okay, so I've drilled a hole in the board. I've also taken the liberty of extending the wire on the battery because it wasn't long enough.
No.
And I've also extended the wire on one of the butterflies as well because that needs to go from one corner to the other.
Okie dokie.
Okay, you don't see me soldering this boring.
No.
Okay, so move that to one side. We need to stick that onto there. Bentley's gone downstairs at a hell of a pace.
Yeah. Well, the back door's open and the cushions
Yeah,
are out.
oh well,
So
perfect.
you
So
can go play in the garden.
a little bit of glue on there, so I'll just pop that there for a moment. I'm using a 2-part epoxy mix today.
Right.
Love this. Ideology, packing cards, great for this.
Little mixing pallets.
Yeah, yeah. And 3 mixing pallets as well.
Well, that's even better,
It's
isn't
even
it?
better. And just a cocktail stick. I use the 2-part epoxy, the 90 second. Is it 90 second this? 90 second. Because you don't really want to be sat around all day waiting for it to dry.
Right.
And it's boring.
Yes.
Literally like watching paint dry. Just got to make sure you mix it up to so it's all mixed up.
And your patented Palilos.
My pillar loss, yes. Okay, so then leave that there. Just a little bit of glue on the bottom. You could use the glossy accents, but I want it to be set and dried within the next 90 seconds. There we are. Just put that over there and then feed the wire through, and the birdies are flying this way up.
Does it make a difference?
Well, I've got a little join in it at the
All right.
and I don't really want to be seeing the join.
The join in the paper that's wrapped around
Yeah,
the circle.
that's what I'm going to do. I'm just putting that wire through the toilet roll there.
Toilet roll.
It's a kitchen roll.
towels.
Kitchen towel, sorry. Just so I can just hold it to make sure I've got it in the right place, which I have. And I'll just hold that for a little while and we'll be back with you. And it's now stuck down. Voila. So that's all nicely stuck down onto the base. Next, we're going to need to put the frame on top. And the reason being is that we are going to, let's put the frame on there. We're going to put the sunflower back on for a positional.
Right.
Okay. Now that's stuck on, we can put that where we want, but what I need to do is I need to get these washers onto the base.
Just take the sunflower off.
Yeah, but how do you know they're going to be in the right place? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to lift the sunflower off. I'm just going to put one there, and I'm going to put one there. This is an arbitrary decision. I haven't got a clue they're in the right place. But what I'll need to do
is then manoeuvre the sunflower.
Is then manoeuvre the sunflower in the right place. Where do you think it should be, Mike? About there?
Yeah, that's about right.
We square on there, aren't we? So one goes there, and the other one needs to go. I just put my finger on there to stop it moving.
About there.
About there. So we have a little bit of give. Sounds like Mr. Postman's here.
It does.
Exciting. So we've now got the washers in the right place. So we'll lift the sunflower off. And the sunflower, these are now in exactly the right place. So what I'll do, I'll just grab a pencil and I'll just draw around the inside. One and the inside two. So we've now got rough marks of where the washers need to go. So one's to go there, to make sure it's in the right place, because I did shake a little bit then. One's to go there, and then as I think we said, that goes there like that, and that should miss, but it doesn't. Right, so I need to move it that way a little bit. There we are. So that goes there and there.
Lovely. I'm back, by the way.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just lift that off there and lift that onto the... Just move the tape, please, Mike. I had a roll of sellotape and just put the frame back into shot. Thank you. Just put that down there. Take that off. That's better. I was miles out before. One and two. So we've now got two circles.
Okay.
Just drawn in. So what I need to do now is just to mix a quick bit of jollop, as my dad used to call it.
Your glue.
Me glue. Jollop. He'd say, let's make some jollop.
Me glue.
Me glue. So I'm just going to make some glue again. Just a little bit of the epoxy. It's gone funny.
What has?
The glue has better.
Right.
Doesn't come out at the same rate. Okay.
I'll just put my coffee there a second.
Yeah, of course you can. So just mix that up again. And what I'm going to do when I do this, I'm actually going to stick down the washer and
the reducer.
The reducer.
At the same time?
At the same time.
Right.
Because when you stick the washers down onto anything, it usually, not always, but it usually oozes out into the inside, because when it's set then, you can't put the washer in, the reducer in.
Ah, right, okay. And bearing in mind, it doesn't matter if it does squeeze out a little bit, because it will be mostly hidden by the big sunflower
It's
anyway.
all completely hidden. Absolutely and completely hidden.
Right, don't forget you've got glue just there, because you nearly got your finger in it then.
Fine. There we are. And then that just goes into there.
Just sits in nicely.
Remember as well, it's all transparent, so you're not going to see it at all. And then
It's all very clever.
the second one, there we are. Second one goes on there. You're not going to see any glue at all. You won't see anything. Just get a wet wipe a moment. There we are.
Do you get some on your fingers?
I did. Just put a little bit more. I'm not using the stuff that's out already because it didn't come out at the same rate. Some came out quicker than other, which means there's more hardener than there is the resin itself, and it will set at a different rate, or it might not set at all. There we are. And then the other one of these, just a little bit of glue around the base, remembering as well that it has actually gone on the inside as well.
Also.
So
those are your bits.
Those are your bits stuck on there. We'll just give those a couple of... Just put that in the bin, please, Mike.
I will.
Thank you very much. As you quite rightly say, I will end up getting that all over myself.
I could see it. You were almost getting it on your fingers just then, but
It's just me. I'm just travelling. I'm on the edge.
I'm normally the one
Constantly.
that gets my elbows in it.
Okay, so we've got 2 more reducers. 1 and 2. To Daisy. These are going to go onto the back of the butterfly.
Right.
Which is why there's a washer there.
Okay.
Because if it wasn't for the washer, it would just be stuck on a piece of wood.
Right.
And there's no... If you knocked it, it would come off.
Right.
By doing this, it sits in and it's got strength
Gives you
and
some
rigidity.
Right. Some strength and rigidity.
Rigidity, yeah. So what we'll do, we'll make these up now and just put these on. Put that there for a moment.
Sorry, where are these going?
These are going on the ends here.
Of the butterflies?
Of the butterflies,
right.
yeah.
You're not going to attach the butterflies on?
Not yet.
Right.
Because I have to drill those when they're dry.
I was just going to say, you need holes for
I
the wires.
do. Oh, I'm one step ahead this morning.
Good stuff.
Makes a change.
Because I have absolutely no idea how you're going to put this together. So this is a complete surprise and interesting for me to see it done.
Okay, so that goes down and then that sits in the washer there.
Ah, right.
See, look. That's
Yes.
without glue. It's
not moving. Yeah.
Still not going anywhere. A little bit of glue in there. Sorry, I went off the edge then. I do apologise. We had a discussion a moment ago about this.
About getting things in frame.
Yeah. Okay, and then that just goes into there.
Okay.
Whiz it round. Have a wet wipe. You won't see it, but I want it tidy. So now, one.
Yep, that can just sit upside down then for a little while.
A little bit of glue there. So I'll put that there. Upside down.
For a minute or so.
For a minute or so.
And then you can do the other one.
Yes. Just move the wire around there so it's not pulling it down. So I don't want it to pull it. In fact, Mike,
I was going to say,
you hold that for me.
I don't think it's going to be.
Make sure that's pushed into there. Just hold it. You got it?
I think so.
Just hold it. It's just so basically the wire doesn't pull it over.
Right. I'll hold it.
Yeah. And then a little bit more. Because if you're not careful, the wire don't weigh anything, but they do when it's against something that's not glued, if you see what I mean.
Yeah. It does put a little bit of force on.
It does this, and a little bit of force will force it away, and once it's dry, there we are, Mike's little hand in shot there.
Holding that there.
Okay, and then down there. Because as you put it on, the glue travels round. So I'm going to slide that over there. And that goes in there. And I'll just twist it round so it goes between the reducer and the steel ring. And they are proper steel rings as well, they're quite heavy. So we're going to hold these for a minute or two. Well, 90 seconds to be honest. And we'll be back in a second. Well, it's a second, no, it's a minute and a half, isn't it? 90?
Yes.
Yeah. We've not stuck our hands on anything. We're doing very well. Okay, the frame. I've already got the corners in the frame. We're leaving everything else to dry for a couple of minutes. So I'm now going to use my slug tape. Do you have a scalpel, please, mate?
Slug tape.
Okay, I'm going to use this as a decoration on the frame itself. It's all self-adhesive.
Yes. My chair's making squeaky noises.
Is it? Oh dear.
Yes, it's not me. Trust me.
Heard that before, everyone. Okay, I'll just unpeel the backing. So it's all self-adhesive, so it's really good. So I'm just going to run it across the frame. Rub it down lightly with my fingers to start with, just in case, and then just use my nail to burnish it down. I'm not using a bone folder or any kind of burnishing tool, because if I do, it could possibly rip it, and that's not really what we want. The dog's wandering around.
Mr. Bentley's just come in to say
hello.
I'm here,
and he's gone back to bed.
And then he's just gone and jumped on the bed and settled himself down.
There's a surprise.
His legs and chest are very much healed now.
Not 100%.
No, he's got tiny little scabs now, and that's it.
He keeps licking the scars, and he's bald in one spot now.
Yeah, but it'll
might
grow
take
back.
him back.
Yeah, it'll grow back.
Faulty dog.
So he's doing very, very well. So thank you to everybody who sent messages.
Oh yes,
of
thank
goodwill
you.
And was, concerned about his well-being.
Yes, he's as right as rain, as my dad used to say.
He's as happy as
Larry. Whoever Larry is, yes. Okay, so one across there.
He was very miserable for a couple of days, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah, he was. He was very miserable for a couple of days. Just don't worry about that and that, and just rub that down my nail again.
It's good stuff, this tape, isn't it?
It's excellent stuff. I know that Tim Holtz does some tape similar, but it's very, very expensive, and it's quite flimsy. It's not as good quality as the slug tape.
So we thought of a little project to do using this copper tape, didn't we?
We did, which we will talk to you about. Well, not telling you, but it's a...
We will share another day.
We will. Okay. Because you can buy it in different thicknesses, you say?
Yes.
And what we need it for would be quite thick. So I need to order some.
Well, you could layer it, so it doesn't make any difference whether it's thin or thick.
Just rub the corners down and there. Scalpel a little. And just
very gently, not putting a lot of pressure on.
No,
you don't need to.
No, you don't. Okay, so
because it is only thin.
Just tidy that up. There we go. Back into the cupboard, and I'll give you that. Thank you.
I guess I'm bin monitor again today.
I guess you are. Another one, 2. 3.
Thank you. It counts as well.
I know.
Is there no end to your talents?
Oh yes, there is. And just lightly with it. You don't have to put any pressure on. If you put more pressure on, you'll probably end up ripping the tape itself.
That and digging into the wood, and you don't want that.
That's not really what you want. Just see some more. And the last one, just across there. There we go. We're going to put some rivets on the frame, but we're not doing it yet because we have to put the battery holder on one of the corners. So we need to be certain where we're going to put it before we go a lot further. I think that looks brilliant. Look at that.
Did you put that letter from the House of Commons in the bin?
I did. It was just it wasn't addressed. It was addressed to everybody in Barnsley. It was hardly something special.
There's the envelope. House of Commons.
Although my friend Richard Chamberlain, Lady Elsie's son-in-law,
oh yeah,
has been working tireless to help the old folks where they live, and he got a handwritten one, which was lovely.
Oh, nice.
It was super. So congratulations, Richard. As Richard watches for his sins. Okay, so we have that done now. What we need to do next is move that to the one side there.
Can I just do that and show everybody the shine of that copper tape?
Yeah, I did it while you had your head stuck down there.
Oh, did it?
Never mind.
Okay.
Okay, so they're now stuck on there.
I'll sit here.
You sit there quietly. Okay, so 90 seconds again. It's a little bit. What we're going to do now, we're going to stick on the copper pipe, and that will go into the top step.
So you're going to have to thread the wire through
the copper pipe.
The copper pipe,
yeah.
right.
It's very easy to thread. Okay.
So this would be a really good project for 2 people to do.
Yes, it would.
So you could actually sit and do this with somebody.
Yes, you could. So we'll just put, oops, there's it.
Because it has different competencies. So for example, you know, like husband and wife or whatever.
Or husband and husband.
Or wife and wife.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it'd be nice to actually sit and do, because there's lots of different things, different competencies.
Oh yeah.
With the plumbing and the wiring and the crafting element with sticking things down and all that kind of stuff. So it would be a really good...
Some chappies are not particularly dexterous.
No.
But they know how to do the plumbing and the whatever.
Well, as do some ladies, obviously. Cause
of course, house maintenance.
well.
Yeah, of course there is.
But it'd be a really nice project to sit and do with someone.
Yes.
Because there are lots of things you can do together. You know, one person can do one bit, one person can do another, and it'd be a really good collaborative project to do with someone.
There we are. So we now have butterflies on. They're flying around. They don't buzz though, do they? Why did they do buzz?
I've no idea. They're not bees.
No. They won't trunter into themselves like you do when I do something wrong. Okay, so we've got that done, and what we need to do now is we're bringing back the board. Get it the right way around. Where the bird is. There we are. That's it.
That's it.
That's the top. Hang on. See. Okay. So what I need to do now is I'm just going to nip in the garage and drill a hole in there and a hole in there, so we can thread the wires through.
Okay.
So I can't drill it here because it's...
You haven't got a drill.
I haven't brought my drill in, also I keep making a mess.
Yes.
And then I get told off.
Yes, you do. Right. Let's go off then.
2 ticks. Right, we've got all the holes drilled in it. It's in the back there. So, before we put the flutterbys on, we need to put the frame on. Do you have the frame down there?
I do.
Mike? Thank you.
Ta-da-da.
Ta-da-da. Okay, they're all exactly the same, isn't it? No top, no bottom. Income tax, no VAT, no.
Don't sing.
No, don't sing. Especially only fools and horses. Okay, I'm just going to put that so I can turn that upside down onto there. Yeah, that's fine. So I just wanted to make sure it was in the right place. Right, yeah. So a little bit of glue around the edge. I'm going to use glossy accents. It will set really rather quickly.
Right, okay.
You're staring at me completely confused.
Because I don't know what's coming next.
Oh, that's fine then. Good.
This isn't my project room, so I don't know what you're doing.
No.
I literally don't know what you're doing.
Okay, so a little bit of glossy accents around the edge. What I'll probably do is tape it when I've finished as well with some black tape. You know, like the black Gorilla tape.
Uh-huh.
I don't think oh.
Hello, yes?
Puppy's decided he wants to get back in bed.
No, he's just attention seeking.
Oh, is he?
Ignore him.
Ignore him, he'll go away.
That's what I do to you.
It don't work though. Okay, so that goes onto there. Just pick it up like that.
And then just line it up.
Just line it up, yeah. So the reason I have to do it off screen is because I don't want to put my head in there. There we go. So, would you just hold those two?
Yeah, I think we get the gist.
Okay,
Don't we?
Yeah, so I'll just push that down, make sure it's stuck.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere, that is it?
No.
Okay, so I'll get 2 rolls of masking tape just to pop underneath.
There we go. Perfect.
Want the birds flying the right way up. There we are. Okay.
Mr. Bentley's just dug himself into the bed.
Oh, has it? He's obviously tired, bless him.
Pushed his nose under the duvet and then
Oh, poor Mr. Bentley.
crawled to the bottom.
Like a wounded soul.
Yeah, well, it's not as warm today, is it?
No, it's not as warm today. Okay, so we've now got the butterflies ready to go on.
Right.
But first of all, what we need to do is we need to put the sunflower on, because we can't get the sunflower on easily when we have the butterflies on.
Right, so
you see what I mean?
everything has to have its...
Everything has to be done in its order.
Yes.
So that's the position of the sunflower, that's where it's going to be. So you've got enough room there for that one.
Mm-hmm.
And enough room
Look at that.
for that one.
Who would have thought pencils would come in so useful?
Actually, you can't see the pencils.
Well, sort of.
Well, yeah.
But that's good.
So, our girlfriend again. Actually, no, we'll use a little bit of 90-second and it will set really quickly. And we haven't got to worry about it moving or anything of the like.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more. I'll just grab a wet wipe if I may. Excuse the arm. There we go. Thank you.
Right.
And just a little bit on there. Don't use glossy accents if you're using thin, not glossy accents, don't use two-part epoxy if you are using paper or anything thin, because the chemicals in the glossy, in the resin, the two-part mix, the epoxy will come through the paper.
Ah.
They give, it gives like an oily stain, like you drop cooking oil onto a piece of kitchen roll.
Like dropping alcohol onto paper.
Yeah.
It's transparent.
It does.
Or translucent anyway.
But there's no colour and it just looks horrible.
It does look like an oily stain.
It does. So I'll just put that there and move it about. 1, 2, 3. But we'll also,
Just for good measure.
just for good measure, around the centre.
That ain't going nowhere.
That ain't going nowhere, is it? Don't put gloss accents on top of your epoxy because it doesn't like it. Oh, sorry, that was the other one. Okay, duh. Okay, so
Right.
we said it was about there, wasn't it?
It was, but you have to get your pencils in there just to make sure that you're at the right place.
And 2. So I'll just whoosh that around. Is that a real word, whoosh?
It is now.
Just now. I'll whoosh that around a little bit. Bearing in mind, we've also got the masking tape underneath just to keep it all.
Yeah, it's just lifted off the worktop.
Yeah, because we have the wire from the motor, and if not, it'll sit cockeyed. Is that a real word? Cockeyed?
Skew whiff.
Skew whiff. Wibbly wobbly on the kink.
Kitty Wampus.
Kitty Wampus, I like. Is that? I've not heard that one before.
That was an old. I say old. She's not old. It was a lady that used to do Stampin' Up. I don't know whether she still does. A long time ago, before I even started making YouTube videos. I can't remember what she was called now.
Okay, so
Dawn.
don't know.
She was really bubbly. Dawn Griffiths.
Dawn Griffiths, yes.
She might still be doing it.
Yes. Okay, so that's now stuck on there. I love that.
It's great, isn't it?
You see,
just on its own, that would make a fantastic picture.
yes, it would. But we always go a bit too far, don't we?
You do.
I do.
It's your project, not
Yeah.
mine.
Okay. well sidestepped there. Okay, so what we're going to do, we'll put the tin there. That's the tin that's going to have the switch on it to turn it on and off. Or do you think it should go there, Mike?
It's your project.
I think we'll put it here. We'll put the tin
The aesthetics of this project are yours, not
We'll put
mine.
the tin there. So, the one with the shortest on the back will go nearest the tin. So, what we need to do, just need to wrap these together like that, and then we just need to feed them.
Would you like me to lift it up so you can...
Through the hair. Oh, my hair then. No. I should have brought up. Yes, if you would, Mike. And just make sure this is set first. Yeah.
It's not going anywhere.
Just hold it. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. You can tip it towards me just a fraction. Excuse me a moment while I just feed those through the hole. Thank you, Mike. So slides into there.
Very dimensional, isn't it?
I don't think it'd be any more dimensional if it tried.
Right. Just as a quick question, you're going to put the switch box in that corner, or are you going to do it in this corner?
I think I'll put it in that corner. I think it'd be better.
Right. Have you got enough wire to do it in that corner?
I can always extend the wire,
right,
like I have done on the others. Just means a quick trip to the garage to sort it out.
Yeah. Like most projects, sometimes
it's evolving.
It does have to evolve a little bit when things, when you change your mind.
Yeah. So that one's there. Okay. Just leave that as it is there. Would you do the honours, please?
And hold.
And just hold that one.
I knew there was a reason I came in useful.
And then that, they just go through. Come on, you monkeys. I've got one through. The black one through. The reason I don't use red is for the live is because somebody gave me a massive roll of black and white. They're a sign company and that's what they use. There we are. Okay, that's lovely. Okay, so I think one butterfly should fly that way, should fly there, and one should fly there. What do you think, Mike?
Yes.
Do you think that's
that's
suitable?
Yes.
Okay, so a little bit more epoxy.
Can I just...
Once I've got them in, you can twist them if you want. Yeah, no problem at all. Put that in the bin for me, please. Thank you.
Bin monitor.
Bin monitor, yeah.
Into the trash.
Okay, so just mix that up. So mix it up.
You can't really see because it's see-through.
I know. There we go. Okay, right. We're just going to do these, get these glued into here, and then I will nip into the garage and extend
that wire.
And we will be back in a moment. Was that the way you wanted it, Mike? No, like that one? Flying in?
Yeah, that's fine.
And then that one.
And then I think it may actually be time for lunch. So it may be that we just leave it for an hour, just to double check, or just to double set, if you like.
Yeah.
And we can also fill our tummies at the same time.
Well, that sounds like a really
break in the proceedings.
Really
good idea.
Good idea.
An exceedingly good idea.
And this one's flying that way, isn't it?
Yeah, so if you do one the bottom right flying into the left, and the one top left just flying off towards the right a little bit. There we go.
There we are.
That looks nice.
Right, we'll let that set up, and we're going to have a little bit of lunch because my tummy's rumbly tumbling, and we'll be back. We'll be back in a minute for you.
Yes. Nice lunch?
Lovely lunch, thank you. All set, these are all set now. They're not going anywhere.
Lovely stuff.
Musical. What I've done, while I took liberty of while you were having your lunch as well, is I've just wired them all in together on the back.
Yeah.
When the project is complete, Mike's going to hold it, and I'm going to tape those up with some black Gorilla tape so it looks nice and tidy on the back.
All right. Okay. Just going to cover them with black tape. Yeah.
Okay, so we brought the wires back out through the front.
Yes.
The reason being that the battery box is going to go on that corner. So we take those in through there. Here's Bentley.
Yeah, I think Mr. Bentley's chasing a fly.
Is he?
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay. I hate them. Hate flies.
It's unfortunate, they're a necessary evil.
I don't see why.
Well, because they break down matter, don't they?
Yeah, right. Okay. Don't play in there, Bentley. There's a good boy.
It doesn't usually bother with them, does
No,
it?
it doesn't. And they must be really getting on his wick. Okay, just use my electric. And we'll put the second one in now. Yeah. Let's get these in. Won't take long now. We're nearly there. I love the electric screwdriver.
Very useful piece of kit.
Okay, so we've now got those into there. That will go into there. What I need to do now is just to nip in and solder the black to black, and we're away. So
Excellent.
back in 2 shakes.
Excellent. That was quick.
Yes, very quick indeed. What I've done is I've soldered all the wires together at the back. I'm going to put some black Gorilla Tape on it when we're done, just to tidy it all up.
Okay.
I've also, as you saw, attached the switch to the bottom left hand corner,
Yes.
which is there. I've also just got to decorate this now with one of those.
Alright.
So a little bit of accents de glossy.
It's your actual French, that is.
It's your actual French, that, yeah? It's your real French. Oh yeah, just a little bit. You don't need a lot on. I don't really want it to go everywhere.
It's a thin copper washer, isn't it? So
Yeah, so it's all off the edge, sorry. Right, okay. Let's give that a little bit of interest. Give the head. There's loads of flies about today, it's horrible.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
So I can get rid of that one because
It's
it's on the window.
It's distressing the youth.
Out you go. There we're at.
Right, okay, so we've got that. What I need to do now is decorate the copper tape with the faux rivets. Ta-da! That just show them what they are, mate.
These are just flat back pearls without the self-adhesive on them. And what colour are these? Are bronze?
They're copper. They're coffee, dark coffee.
Dark coffee.
Bought off
The eBay.
the eBay, yeah.
And you can buy these in the hundreds, if
Well,
not thousands.
the thousands, buying the thousand. They're not a lot, but they're great because they look exactly like
Rivets.
rivets. I'm not using glossy accents on this. I'm using a finer one. I've got the Anita's 3D gloss.
I'm not going to say the usual joke.
No, for if you didn't, it gets tiring after a while. There we go, and it's not Anita's, it's mine.
I was going to say, does she know?
Does she know you've got it?
Yeah.
There we are.
Does he need to know?
So one.
Oh, excuse the rumbly tumbly. Even though I've had it's grumbling in appreciation for chicken tikka. Had a chicken tikka sandwich.
There we are.
Turn on.
I love these.
Yes.
So a little bit battered now.
Can I just ask how many of these are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do them, and you just fast forward.
I was going to say, because if you're going to go all the way around,
I am. It's going to take a while, so
it's best just to jump into fast forward,
yeah,
and then
just amuse yourselves.
we'll join everybody.
And back in 2 shakes of a donkey's tail.
Poor donkey.
Poor donkey. There's it. And there we are.
Excellent.
Excellent. Right, they're done.
I've never seen your hand move so fast.
I know. A blur. An absolute blur.
Okay.
Okay, so we're almost complete now. Just want to put on these bits. The last 3 pieces.
Okay.
Okay. And can you get me an LB out of the thing, please?
Oh, right.
Thank you.
Yes. You did
Okay.
ask for one of those the other day.
I did.
I completely forgot.
Okay, so I might just get me something out of the cupboard.
Out of my treasure trove.
Some extra treasure trove. A little bit of glossy accents on there just to bind it on. So I don't want it to come loose. So that
So
screws
I can find them again.
into there, like that.
There they are.
There we are, that's in there. Okay, just put one over there off camera please.
There we
Thank
go.
you very much.
Got you a nice one.
And that goes on there. Just a little bit of 90-second.
Excuse the noise in the background while I'm putting things away.
Mike's just
again.
having a tidy. bit of that on there.
My bookbinding kit.
Yes.
He's raided my bookbinding kit.
I always read his bookbinding kit, but I put loads of stuff back in the kit.
Have you?
Well, no, there's all the new corners I got.
Oh, this is true.
I haven't put them in yet, so there was a lot of them and I couldn't be bothered, to be honest with you. Okay, so that's all mixed. That looks fine.
Okay, so this is one that you put together the other day. Or was it this morning?
It was this morning. It's basically, it is, as we discussed when I set off making this, Tim Holtz wings, an MDF ring and then a little washer for balance. Let that dry for a moment or two.
Very good.
It really has to dry.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just leave that for a minute and we'll be back with you again.
Excellent. And we're off.
And we're off again. So I've just been into my workshop just to get a lot smaller rivets. So I really want to just decorate this up here with some while the wings are setting, as it were. There we go.
Okay. So putting little dots of the glossy accents, in this case Anita's glossy accents. What are they actually called?
Have a look while I'm just doing it because it dries quite quickly.
So, clear 3D gloss. Anita's 3D clear gloss finish for liquid embossing with extra fine nib.
It is absolutely perfect for this. I can't talk and do it, so you'll have to fill in the silence. With them being quite small.
Yes, this actually is quite inexpensive as well. When you compare it to how much you pay for the Ranger glossy accents, this is what, about a third of the price?
Yes, yeah, it is.
And does exactly the same thing. Right. The only difference being, of course, is 25 millilitres in that.
And the glossy accents got 59.
Right.
There's not a lot in it.
No. Well, there is. It's half.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got that on. Lastly, we need our little Svetlana, as we call her. So the Svetlana sisters, because I'm making two. Right. Okay, so Svetlana.
It's a great name. It's a great name.
Svetlana, we will stick. So we'll just put a little bit of glue on there. A little bit of glue on there, and the reason that's there
is to support her.
It's to support her. So she goes on like that. She should stick quite quickly if I've got it in the right place. Just lift it up to make sure I have. Yeah, I have. Just put a little bit more on. Now I know it's in the right place. There we go. And she just goes back on there. I just want the wings just to be coming out by her shoulders.
Where they should be.
Yeah. So I'll push that onto
So
there.
we've decided to call this piece, what did we say?
The Spirit of Summer.
That was the one.
There we are. Let her set.
Because you've got the beautiful butterflies, you've got your little Svetlana, little Russian fairy.
You've got a nice background with birdies on trees, which actually looks like it's in shadow and all sexy really underneath. Nice. Right, big moment of truth now.
Yes.
I didn't tell you what colour the butterflies are on purpose.
No.
Would you like to turn the lights down?
Yes, okay. As if it'll...
Let's have a look. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Butterflies are all the colours of the rainbow. They're RGB.
Fantastic.
I'll take some photographs so we can see what it looks like.
But the butterflies do light up.
Oh yeah, beautifully.
Shall I put the lights back on
please,
again?
if you'd be so very kind.
There we go.
So there you have the Spirit of Summer.
Fantastic. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Means you couldn't get more dimensional than that, could you? To be honest.
Yeah.
So you've got your two copper butterflies, you've got your lovely sunflower, you've got your decorative corners. And then you've got your little girl that goes around in the middle.
like we said last time, suitably steampunk bonkers.
Suitably steampunk bonkers, ladies and gents. So thank you very much for that. This is Steampunk Tuesday out and done.
Not quite.
Not
we
quite.
Still have to make the draw.
We do, to find out who's going to win.
The Sherlock Holmes.
It's on the shelf.
You're waving in this general direction. It's that one.
That one there.
Yeah.
To get the Sherlock Holmes.
So we have to get the random comment picker to choose who is going to get that sent out in the post. So we'll do that now.
We will. I nearly forgot the little ladybird. Mike gave me a little tiny ladybird to put on. So I like ladybirds. We all like ladybirds. So the ladybird's going to be there. She is. Mike, what do you think?
Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic.
Thank you very much. We'll do that draw right now.
Okay, so this is pickerwinner.co. So it's a YouTube random comment picker. So what we have to do is we have to paste in the link to the video that we did the Sherlock Holmesy thing with, and then click on fetch. So anything goes. So that means what it'll do, we're not allowing duplicates. No, we're not. So the fair thing is that people are only entered once. Include replies. Leave that as it is. So anything goes. Continue. So it says there are 95 individual comments.
Lovely.
Different people. There's over 100, but there's more than one person
has commented.
Sorry. So people have commented more than once.
Yes.
Right. So if I click on pick a winner here, it will. There you go. Anita Wells. Great project. Hope you continue Steampunk Tuesday for some time to come. P.S. Where can I get parchment paper from in the UK? There we go. I think I answered Anita.
I think you may have done.
Yeah. eBay is where we got ours from.
A company called Sprint.
Sprint Stationers.
Sprint Stationers.
So you can go to eBay and it's Leonardo parchment paper. Right, okay, so well done, Anita.
Whee! Well done, Anita.
Yes, so well done, Anita. So if Anita, if you can contact either myself or Ian through our website or email either of us with your address, then we can get that Sherlock Holmes booklet out to you in the post. So once again,
well done.
Well done. So that's all from us.
Hang on, before we finish.
What?
Next week, fantastic project next week. Floral steampunk.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh. It's a goodie.
Yes.
It's taken a long time to do, but it's a goodie. Right. Let's get on with the bit I can't get right. Off to you.
Thank you. So thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, share the video with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to my
Why not?
If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel already, you can do so by clicking the button at the end of the video. That's all from us for now. We'll see you all again very, very soon. Bye for now. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. Thank you.